Every year, millions of people die from heart attacks and strokes. And the main culprit is a silent killer, bad cholesterol. LDL slowly builds up in your blood vessels, and one day it can block blood flow to your heart, cutting off your lifeline. But here is the truth. Your daily diet plays a massive role in this process. We know that certain foods contribute to raising bad cholesterol and clogging your arteries, but science shows that there are some foods that can actually help you fight back. In fact, after years of research, scientists have identified superfoods that actually crush LDL cholesterol. The best part? They're widely available, easy to include in your diet, and start working quickly. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful science-backed foods that fight bad cholesterol and help you take control of your heart health fast. Number 1, oats and barley. All right, let's kick things off with the absolute easiest switch you can make. This first food is practically the poster child for heart health, and for good reason. If you are looking for the most reliable way to scrub cholesterol from your system, this is it. The magic ingredient here is a specific type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. I want you to think of beta-glucan like a sticky sponge inside your digestive system. When you eat it, it forms a gel that binds to cholesterol-rich bile acids in your gut. Instead of that cholesterol getting reabsorbed into your bloodstream, this sponge traps it and drags it out of your body when you go to the bathroom. Because your body needs bile for digestion, your liver has to pull LDL cholesterol out of your blood to make new bile, and that is exactly how your numbers go down. This isn't just theory. A massive meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition analyzed 28 randomized controlled trials. They found that consuming just 3 grams of beta-glucan per day reduced LDL cholesterol by about 7%. To get that 3 grams, you need about 1.5 cups of cooked oatmeal or barley daily. It's the perfect breakfast to start your day. Number 2, legumes, beans, and lentils. But maybe you aren't a breakfast person or you want something savory for lunch. That brings us to our second powerhouse. This food group is often overlooked, but it acts like a broom for your arteries. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas are loaded with viscous soluble fiber, similar to oats, but they have a second mechanism. When they reach your colon, they ferment and produce good bacteria called short-chain fatty acids. These compounds travel to your liver and actually signal it to stop producing as much cholesterol in the first place. Research published in the Canadian Medical Association Journal looked at data from over 1,000 participants. They found that adding just 1 single serving of legumes a day lowered LDL levels by an average of 5% in just 6 weeks. You don't need to eat a mountain of beans. Just half a cup to 3/4 of a cup daily is enough. Toss some lentils into a soup or add black beans to a salad and you're done. Now let's talk about snacking. Usually, snacking is where people ruin their diet, but this next food actually turns your snack time into a cholesterol-fighting session. You might be afraid of nuts because they are high in fat, but they contain plant sterols. Structurally, plant sterols look almost identical to cholesterol. Because they look so similar, they compete for the same absorption spots in your digestive tract. It's like a game of musical chairs. If the plant sterols take the seats, the bad cholesterol has nowhere to sit and gets flushed out. A pooled analysis in the Archives of Internal Medicine reviewed 25 trials and found that eating about 2.4 ounces, approximately 67 grams of nuts daily reduced LDL by an average of 7.4%. Now, a warning here. Nuts are calorie dense. You only need a small handful, about 1.5 ounces, or roughly 20 almonds or a few walnuts a day to get the benefit without gaining weight. Speaking of healthy fats, our fourth contender is often called a superfood, and for once, the science actually backs up the hype. This is your best substitution tool. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, oleic acid. Unlike saturated fats found in butter or bacon, which clog arteries, monounsaturated fats help the liver process LDL more efficiently. A famous study from Penn State University published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that overweight participants who ate 1 avocado a day for 5 weeks had significantly lower levels of oxidized LDL. Why does that matter? Oxidized LDL is the toxic, rusty version of cholesterol that actually sticks to artery walls. Lowering that is a huge win for your heart. Aim for half to one whole avocado a day. Use it to replace mayonnaise on a sandwich or butter on your toast. Number 5, soy protein. Finally, we have the heavy hitter. This one is a core pillar of the clinical portfolio diet because of how potent it is, though it often sparks a bit of debate. It works in 2 ways. First, soy contains isoflavones, which help inhibit cholesterol synthesis. But second, there is the replacement effect. When you eat tofu or edamame, you are usually eating that instead of a steak or processed meat. You're swapping saturated fat for heart-healthy plant protein, which gives you a double benefit. According to a meta-analysis in the British Journal of Nutrition, substituting animal protein with soy protein can lower LDL by about 3 to 5% on its own. It might sound small, but when you stack this on top of the oats and nuts, the results compound. If you are looking to lower your bad cholesterol, these foods are a powerful place to start. That said, before making any big changes to your diet, it's always wise to consult with your doctor to make sure this plan is right for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more science-backed health updates.